Are there DPS meters for AOC? No, because all of your damage is based on the things that other people in the party are doing. So, like, when somebody freezes this enemy, if they freeze it, like, I'll go freeze it here. My damage is reduced by doing this, but by freezing the opponent, it will increase the rest of the party's damage like this. See how that one just froze? And now I can hit it with this, and it'll do a shatter proc. Other people can play off of that. The idea is that even when you're reducing your own damage, you're increasing the party's damage by doing special effects like that. If there were DPS meters, a lot of people just wouldn't do that, and they just play off of other people's procs and just be like, I'm the biggest damage, but in reality, they're not. They're actually the worst damage. Yeah, because they're not helping the rest of the team. It's literally about team cohesion and, like, playing off of each other's stuff. Like, your personal DPS is irrelevant.
I don't agree, and there's a very easy solution to that. The problem is DPS meters themselves, damage per second, are obsolete, and what people should be using now is DPPS, which is damage provided per second. So what he's talking about is someone does 1,000 damage, someone else is doing 800 damage, but they add some debuff that increases damage of other party members by 30%. So rather than doing 1,000, the first person is now doing 1,300, and it looks like the second person is not doing as good a job. But in reality, what you should have is damage provided, which means that the second person, even though they had 800 DPS, they added a debuff that increased the damage of someone else's attack by 300. So rather than adding that 1,000 to the first person, it should be added to the debuff provider, meaning that the first person did 1,000 damage, the second person provided 800 plus 300, which is 1,100. So what you should have is a DPPS meter that shows at the end how much damage did that person actually provide to the entire party, meaning if that person wasn't in that event, how much damage would be missing from the overall event.